transfer window is still open and we're still trying to make some deals. We've got Arnu Rafus, a goalkeeper, coming in hopefully on a free 1k a week for this 22-year-old young keeper. The reason why I'm trying to bring him in is because we are lacking in strength and depth in terms of the goalkeeper position. Alejandro Ramos is injured as well. From 5 weeks to 8 weeks, he got a very bad injury. Of course he did, because why wouldn't he? And we are having to play Adebawale in goal, and it's not looking good. He is, yeah, he's pretty terrible. He's going to leave at the end of the season on a free and just be a third choice. Assuming Rafus comes in, that would be lovely. Please come in, Rafus. And we've also made a loan offer, all of his wages to be paid, for Angel Puerto, a central defender from Deportivo La Coruña, just as a backup to try and bring some players in to strengthen in that position. Yeah, okay, he doesn't like big matches and stuff, but he'll basically be a sub player. That is exactly what we need right now. And I have I have an understanding now that what I've done unintentionally and unconsciously is gone for quality over quantity here. Like Alvaro Guinness giving him a new contract, Delanos and stuff, all these good young players. Our first team is good. Our backups are terrible. Essentially, that's what it is. And we've got a load of 16, 17-year-olds on the bench. And, you know, they're gonna struggle to make an impact, but hopefully get better. We're going to have to rely on hoping that people like Guillermo Velasco are able to do something when they come on. You know, otherwise it's going to be difficult for us. Our starts at our season, we have played 2 games. Hasn't been great. We lost 2-0 to Lugo. Is that the name? Lugo? At their place. They were a relegated team from the league above. It was always going to be difficult there. And then we played Badajoz, which we have a terrible record against. And we drew 3-3, so we got our first point there. And that leaves us in 15th place in the table. And our season preview has us finishing in 15th place. So there you go. Today's opponents, we start off against Murcia. They came up with us 2 seasons ago, had their first season in the First Division B, in the 3rd tier of Spanish football as well, and managed to stay up. Then we play Huelva, Linense, Alcorcon and Talavera. So very familiar teams we're playing against now, being in our 2nd season in this league. Our team selection is what it is. We're playing Adebawale in goal because Ramos is injured, and then we've got a straight back 4 of Borja, Rodriguez, Garrido and Olmo. The reason why Garrido is starting is because Danny Pereiro is injured for 4 days. Our on loan centre-back, very good on loan centre-back, is injured. And then we've got our other lone player, Castero, on with Delgado in midfield. Abdi on the left wing because Baba's a bit tired. Our other on loan winger, he's very good. He's on loan from Thingamabobby. What's their name? They are actually in the league below. Estepona, who we played a few seasons ago. He looks good, this lad. He's got a goal already. I'm hoping he's going to be able to add something to us. Of course, Ramos is injured. So annoying. So annoying he's injured for all that time. And then we've got Victor, of course, Delanos, and Alvaro Guinness. The main person who's not going to start is Aolu Traore, or whatever his name is. Traore isn't starting because he hasn't played well in his first 2 games this season. He's a very good forward, but he just doesn't seem to be playing well at all. So Alvaro Guinness is going to start up front for him. In other news, all of our players are wanted. Not all of them, but most of them. Our best players, of course. Borja, Juan Rodriguez, Victor Olmo, Delgado, they're all wanted. So is Velasco on loan, but he's a very good young lad. So we're going to have to try and keep these players. The transfer window closes in 2 days, and I think we'll be okay. I think we'll just be able to get by without letting anybody go. Looking for our first win of the season here. They're playing a 4-3-3. Standard stuff from them. We are away, so it's going to be difficult. Our away form is patchy at best throughout the last season. And of course, we haven't actually won away this season yet either. Hoping for a good win here. Delanos has been playing well, got 2 goals in 2. We need to get away from this relegation zone as quickly as possible. 40 points is the target again, with anything after that just being a bonus. I doubt we're going to get into those playoff places or fight for them this season. We're going to need to build, I think. The first highlight goes to them. Apparently they've been the better team. Borja cuts it out though. There's Victor. Around the corner to Guinness. Can he find anybody? He finds Victor again. He whips it in. Low cross. How was Delanos not scored that? Oh my God. That was a tap in. We're putting on some pressure. Abdi with a corner. Whips the ball in. Cleared by the goalkeeper initially, but Victor runs with the ball. He's in here. Can he make something of it? He does. Delanos again. And that time he takes the touch. The goalkeeper dives one way and he just puts it into an open net. Delanos with his 3rd goal of the season. 3 goals in 3 games. Let's hope he continues his scoring form. Victor, by the way, looking creative as always. Look at that. Lovely touch. Goalkeeper's already dived. Delanos just sticks it in an empty net. Rodriguez, Victor. We are all over them. We are absolutely all over them. Victor does well. Castero has a shot. Bit of a waste. Olmo with the ball into the back post. Castero not really getting on the end of that, but Abdi picks it up. We're going to lose the ball high here because the passes are weak from Abdi there. And they're coming at us. We need to do a bit better here, guys. Can we not allow them to come right at us, please? Ah, well done, Castero. Steps up and wins the ball high. Victor comes in on his right, gets a penalty. Carry On's got to get another yellow. Surely he's got to be off. Is he going to get another? Yes, he is. He's been red carded. Get off. Who's taking it? Delanos or Guinness? It is Delanos. Go on, Hugo. Yes. And that is 4 goals this season for Hugo Delanos already. Victor's playing a 9.1 after the assist and winning the penalty. Goalkeeper goes the right way. Gets a highlight straight from our kickoff. Abdi kind of played it forward as well, straight to the wing to Abdi there. There's Castero. Over to Olmo. Finds Abdi. Comes inside on his right foot as expected. Keeps the ball. Can Delanos score again? He can't. Victor though. They can't get out. We are hemming them in. Borja, what's he going to do with it? Nothing. Gives it to Victor though. That's good play from Castero. Loving the one-touch passing. They have not got any threat up front so far. They cannot break out at all. We've whipped the ball in. Abdi's never going to win anything in the air. Back to Victor. There's Borja again. There's Delanos. That's his hat-trick. 3-0. And he is playing in that attacking midfield role and doing it very well, I might say. Victor keeps the ball. Borja gets down the line as we like. Delanos with a header this time. Good nod. Beats the keeper at the near post. They have a corner. Kobo with the corner in. Did he save that? No, it's off the bar. Oh, come on. You got to be kidding me. He's just got a hat-trick and now he's got a bloody knee injury. Another injury. This is just crazy. We're going to have to swap Guinness for Delanos and Traore is going to come on up front. Can't believe another injury's happened. Oh, God. How many times are we going to get injuries? Key players as well. Traore doesn't hold the ball up. I mean, what's he doing? We're 3-0 up and I'm annoyed. How ridiculous is that? Palermo. Garrido. Castero. Loses the ball, then dives in. Dives in again. Loses the ball. And they have a shot from distance, which is rubbish. Made a host of changes. Yankolovsky's come on for Castero. There's Borja with the ball in, Abdi at the back post. Palermo's come on for Olmo. He's in now. Is that not another penalty? Delgado, 4-0. The first goal of the season for Adri Delgado. Carlos Redondo is on as well. Baba's on the right for Victor. Trying to keep legs fresh because we can't keep having these bloody injuries. I bet Delanos' injury is going to be bloody long. Couple of months at least. That's a wonderful, wonderful goal from Delgado. Palermo. Abdi. Garrido. He's had a decent game today, Garrido. There's Redondo. All the way back to Rodriguez, to Baba. Borja's got so much room on that right-hand side, guys. He's got so much room. You finally found him. He runs at the defence. Got a man over, whips the ball in. Traore's there. And it's a tap-in the end for Traore because the defender absolutely makes a calamity. Terrible calamity for De La Torre. And our Traore wins the fruits and gets the goal. I don't know what's he doing. What is the defender doing? Our first win of the season is an emphatic one. A 5-0 win over Murcia. They now drop down into 16th. We're up into 12th after that with 4 points. We need to keep winning, however. And we've got Huelva next, who are in 14th, having only won 1 of their first 3. Let's see if we can get a decent win and hope that our injury to Hugo Delanos isn't all that bad. Looks like we are getting our centre-back in on loan. Angel Puerto. We can terminate this whenever we like. Positioning isn't great. But like I said, he's just a backup, really, on the right-hand side of defence. We need another body in there, and we've got one. which is great. We're also going to sign Rafus, sorry, on a is it a 2-year deal? A 3-year deal for this lad. 22-year-old keeper. I think it's worth it. He's going to be good for us. Happy to get him in as well. We do, however, need to make sure that we manage the finances because we're now going to be over it. So I'm going to try and get rid of some players, mainly youth players. We'll see how that goes. Our new goalkeeper, our new Rafus, I'm going to call him Rafus. God, how am I butchering these names, eh? Rafus is going to start in goal for us because Adeboale I don't trust, and Ramos is, of course, still injured, so he's going to be out for another 4 to 6 weeks. We're not going to start Delanos today because he's not fit. His injury, luckily, is only 3 to 6 days, so he's just not going to start this one against whoever at home. We are going to start Victor, of course. Abdi's played well, so he's going to stay on. Baba's probably the better player, though. We're probably going to go with Baba. Let's go with Baba over Abdi. Yankolowski has come to me and said he wants to play more games, or at least start more games. I've said, yeah, okay, I'll do that. We're not going to do that today, but I will do it. I'll fulfill that promise for him and try and reduce his game time overall. Every time I go to reduce it, he's like, nah, he doesn't want it. He's not happy. So we'll wait and see. Other than that, the team remains the same. Traore comes in, Alvaro Guinness drops down a little bit, and Baba also comes in. Parejo is back, actually. We need to swap these two around. We need to swap those two around. Parejo comes in for Garrido, and we've got Angel Puerto here, who is probably better than Garrido. So we'll bring him onto the bench, making the use of our loan system this season. I'm very happy with the loan deal so far. Trying to get Traore to play well. I mean, he scored a goal in the last game. It was a tap-in. I want him to do better. I want him to do much, much better. Whoever have been promoted this season, they are expected to finish mid-table. We're at home. I'm hoping for another good win here, get another 3 points on the board. They're only, well, it's actually 13th versus 14th, this one. They're on -1 goal difference. We're on +3. Pereiro, I'm just going to call him Pereiro. I'm sure that's what his name is. Delgado to Juan. Actually, I'm just going to call him Danny. He's going to be called Danny. Delgado to Danny. There you go. He fires it up. I mean, Victor's got loads of space, but Churro's through the middle. I think he's offside. The flag is up. Victor was the right pass there. The flag is up as Traore is caught offside. We've been the better team by miles here. They haven't had one shot on goal yet. It's 36 minutes. We've had 5 with 2 on target. Just not scoring. Castero needs to stay on his feet, man. What is he doing? He's going to be a risk, isn't he? I'm going to have to tell him to stay on feet. 49 minutes. It's not really looking like we're going to make the breakthrough. That's a good header on. They've made a mistake there. Victor! First goal of the season, and it's a first time volley from miles out, but they create their own issue, really. Delgado with a lovely ball over the top. Traore nods it on to try and find Alvaro Guinness. Doesn't. The keeper and the defender just get completely caught against each other, and it's just pushed out to Victor, who volleys it home. We're 1-0 up. I'm hoping that they're not going to come out and score straight away here. They've only had 2 shots. 0 on target. We've been the better team by miles. We make the mistake now and they hit it over. My God, boys. Sort your lives out. 4 subs made. Gabri comes on. Left back. Yankolowski's on. They got... Oh, for God's sake. Yankolowski's on. Delanos is on. And Abdi is on for Baba. It's 1-1. They don't deserve it. They've had their 1 shot on target and got their 1 goal, of course. Awful. 1-0 draw here. We were a much better team. Didn't deserve to draw this game at all. That does, however, lift us up into 8th after playing 4, but nobody else around us has played. Or at least below us anyway. We've got Valencia B, Villarreal B, Badajoz and Linense all below us. Yet to play. A few changes for the away game against Linense. Gabri Palermo, our captain, is going to come in left back. Yankolowski in at right back because the other 2 are quite tired. Although I think Olmo just isn't playing very well, so I'm not going to start him. Which means Yankolowski gets one of the starts he wants. Baba's going to come on the right for Victor because he's tired. Big game player, Victor. But, you know, we've got a game in 3 days' time and then another 3 days. So we need to make sure the squad is nice and fit. Alvaro Guinness is going to start up front with Delanos in the attacking midfield role. Everyone else really stays the same. Abdi comes on to the left-hand side as Baba moves over to the right. Traore on the bench. Tell the players to go out there and play their own game. They're playing a 4-2-3-1 as well. Going to be a difficult game here. They are just above us in the league. A couple of points. 1 point actually. We're on 5, they're on 6. We're only 2 away from those relegation zone early on. Need to make sure we get some much needed points on the board here. 8 would take us quite high, you'd think. Let's see if we can get another good away win. If we do win here as well, or draw, we'll be unbeaten in 4. 3 or 4? Yeah, it'd be 4, won't it? So, would be very nice. Almost 1-0 down there, but they put it wide. Actually, got a deflection apparently, and it's their corner. Javi Perez whips the ball in. Oh, it gets cleared away nicely. Moy picks it up. They're going to shoot. Yep, good. Glad, happy with that. It's over. No question about it. They've been the better team here by some distance. We haven't even got onto the ball yet. So we need to start finding our passes, finding that ball as they're getting in behind us now. They're looking for it. They're going to score. They've hit the post. Oh, he's offside. Thank God for that. Demanding more from my team. There's Guinness. He loses the ball. This is what we're doing. We're losing the ball way too much. Way too much. And I'm not happy at all. Trying not to get angry. Trying not to get angry with the players. Delanos comes across. There's too much space for them, to be honest. We've got a man over on the far side. There he is. There's the goal. It was always coming. Alejandro Morente with the goal. 1-0 down in 28 minutes. Oh, their corner just before half-time. Can we not concede again, please? That would be lovely. Yankolovsky with a poor header away. Doesn't really go anywhere, does it? They've got him behind us again. There's the goal. There it is. 2-0. P2 with the goal. Jesus, we're falling apart here. Absolutely falling apart. No, don't score again. For God's sake. Oh, that is bloody terrible. Berating the team for that one. That is shocking. Shocking defending. We're 3-0 down. That's 2 goals in 2 minutes. Shouted at the players to go and do something. I think this could be quite a big loss for us here. This is going to be bad. There it is. The 4-0. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. I've just subbed off my entire back line. And we're 5-0 down. Yep. That's great. Oh, this is bad. This is really, really bad. Oh, Borja. Castero. Does find Delgado. Oh, well, look, we're actually playing the ball around. Oh, my God. Abdi. Runs at them. Jesus Christ. Almost. He gets a shot off. Bit late, boys. We're 5-0 down. Corner. Baba. Terrible corner. Terrible corner. Look, we're down to 15th. This has got to be the worst game of my Velez career. It's just shocking. We've just been absolutely annihilated. Baba with the ball. Does well, gets the cross in. Oh, there's Redondo. Young 17-year-old lad getting the shot off. Guinness is playing a 6.1. Baba whips the ball in. Gets cleared. Javi Perez. They're coming at us again. Don't let it be 6. He's offside. Good challenge by Puerto. They hit the bar. For goodness sake. Well, that was fucking terrible. That leaves us in 15th now. Tired legs have forced me into some changes then. We're going Rafus in goal, of course. Ramos is still injured. Borja, Parejo and Rodriguez at the back. Let's have a look if any of these want to play cover. They don't. And Gabri Palermo is going to play because we're going to have to play Olmo at left wing. We've got Redondo in that Mezzala role. Yankolovsky is the ball-winning midfielder. Delanos, Victor and Traore. I'm hoping those 3 can actually start to play football and actually get us some goals and try and do something for us. Castero is injured. He's picked up a knock, which means he's going to be out for probably this one and the Talavera game coming up. Delgado's on the bench because he's tired. Velasco, of course, is on the bench. Baba and Abdi are tired on the bench. And we've got Angel, Puerto and everybody else is sort of standard here. Alcorcon are just below us in 16th. We need a win. We have to get back to winning ways after that horrendous defeat. And then we play Talavera, who in 18th. So I want 6 points from these last 2 games of this episode. 6 points will only do. We are at home and then away. Told the boys I want to win. And they better bloody win. They better play better. They better play better. They better play better than the last game. Alcorcon are setting up in a 4-4-2. That's not good for us. Rafus. Let's find Danny. Over to Borja. Into Delanos. Around the corner to Victor. Does well. Comes inside. Yankolovsky. That's good play to get us up the pitch. And we do find Olmo playing left wing. Almost loses the ball. Redondo does really well there to pick it up. The 17-year-old. There's Olmo to Yankolovsky again. I'm playing it around nicely between those two. Gets down the wing, whips the ball in, looks for Delanos. Why not look for Traore? Redondo playing it around nicely. Palermo moving into midfield, loving that. There's Rodriguez. Coming down his left-hand side quite well. There's Redondo. Can he cross it? He does. Traore tapping. Second of the season, we get off to a good start, and Traore finally looks like he might be coming to the form he had last season. I mean, he came back from his injury and still continued to score goals. And it's Redondo, by the way, the 17-year-old with the assist. He's the one leading the attack. Don't know what the keeper's doing there. Doesn't even do anything, really, does he? It is a much better performance from us so far. Although it's quite even, and though we look just about the better team in the stats. As Redondo gets forward, that's a great effort from him to create the corner kick. Redondo and Victor on the edge of the box. Delanos whips the ball in. Oh, finds the head of Juan Rodriguez, who was terrible last game. Gets on the end of it. 2-0. Looking good. We are much the better team now, according to the stats. We deserve to be 2-0 up. Delanos with the corner. I'm going to bring him off now to rest him, as he's looking very, very tired. Just before that, though, we get another highlight. Can we get a third goal before the end? Redondo. Traore comes inside. Whips it in. Third goal of the season for Ayoulou Traore. And we are comfortable 3-0 up on 60 minutes. Absolutely loving it. We needed to get this win. I say we get this win. There's still a long way to go. But we are 3-0 up. Nice finish. I've taken a bit of a risk with a change here. Inigo Gomez has come on as a central midfielder on defend for Borgia. And Jankulovski's gone to right back. Because we need to kind of save his legs. But we have brought on Guinness for Delanos to save his legs. So, yeah, you know, it is what it is. Here is Guinness. He needs to move. He's been terrible, honestly. He's been so bad since he signed his contract. He's been absolutely shocking. 3-0 win. Really impressed with young Carlos Redondo in that Mezzala role. Really, really impressed. Might start training him there. He can be back up to Delgado. He got a very nice 6 point whatever. Sorry, it wasn't even a 6, was it? It was a, what did he get? A 8.7. Got 2 assists, which is great. Traore finally getting 2 goals is fantastic. Victor Olmo played well on left wing. Very much a better performance than what we saw. And that lifts us to 13th on 8 points. 16 away from Lugo, who beat us. 3 points away from Lugo, who beat us in 16th. We now play Talavera, who have just climbed out of that relegation zone. 2 changes for the game against Talavera. Then Castero comes in for Jankulovski, who's tired. And Baba comes on the left wing for Olmo, who's knackered. Actually, 3 changes because Delgado's come on for Redondo because he's only a young lad, even though he played well there. We are training him as the Mezzala, and he can be back up there now. We need a win here. Talavera away. They've had a good result, haven't they? Let's have a look at their schedule. And they won. Well, they've only won 2 games this season. They've won 2 games. They're 17th. 2 points behind us. I mean, that's crazy. We've won 2, drawn 2, so obviously it makes sense. We need, if we get 3 points, we'll be, what, 1/4 of the way there towards 40 points. Tell the players to go out there and enjoy the match and hope that we take the pressure off them a little bit. Talavera playing a 4-2-3-1 as well. I think they're playing more defensively than we are, perhaps. Almero to Delanos, loses the ball. Why? Why has he made that pass? Stay on your feet, Castero. My word. That's a good pass to Borgia to Palermo, who's making up numbers in the midfield. There's Baba to Delgado. Back to Baba. He gets fouled. No penalty. Yes, there is a penalty. And it's Ayoulou Traore. Can he score from the spot? Please score from the spot. Please don't miss this, mate. It's so big, and he has missed it. Oh, he's missed it. This is not going to be a good game for us, is it? It really isn't. Gabri whips the ball in. Chaos in the box. And the goalkeeper turns it over the bar. There's a header from Traore. Gabri with the corner again. Traore tried to get on the end of it. Doesn't. There's Castero. Nothing comes of it. Our free kick. Victor. Goes for goal. Misses. There on the ball. Delanos with a great challenge. Victor. Delgado. Does well to keep the ball. Juan Rodriguez. Finds Delgado. Can we turn? Can we turn at all? There's Castero. Finds Well, it's gone through to Delanos as Victor sort of... There's Traore. The 4th goal of the season. No flag. No chance of ruling that out. 1-0 on 29 minutes. Now the question is, can we keep this lead? Or add to it even better. Victor to Traore. Good goal. Rodriguez finds Delgado to Gastero. Oh, well, that's a great pass. That's a great ball. And it's now 5 for Aliou Traore and an assist from Hugo Delanos. And it's a great pass from Andrew Delgado initially to get in behind the defence. This is what he's so good at doing. Round the corner. Delanos, first time pass. It's 2 volleys, isn't it? The ball doesn't even hit the floor. Goalkeeper hits it long. Do well to keep the ball there. Victor comes forward with it very nicely. Running down the right wing like nobody's even there. Borgia with the ball in. There's Traore for his hat-trick. 6 of the season, and after missing a penalty, Aliou Traore gets his he gets his hat-trick. He doesn't even say him. Oh, there it is. There's the missed penalty on 17 minutes. But he creates the hat-trick. Good cross from Borgia. Fantastic header, and that's what you need from him. Juan Rodriguez to Delgado. Finds Baba. Comes inside. That's a decent pass in the end. I thought it might be a bit of a weak one, but Delanos has got through. 4-0. 6th goal of the season for Hugo Delanos. Talavera are now sinking without a trace. Our XG is 2.03. We've had 10 shots on target, 4 of which have gone in. Oh, Delanos, that's wonderful. Literally bring on a load of kids. 4 kids and 1 Victor Olmo have come on. It could be a bit of our downfall. 87 minutes, they're going to get in behind us. Just hoping that they don't have enough. Oh, they blasted that right over. I mean, Inigo Gomez has come on. Redondo, Velasco, and the other Rodrigo Gomez has now come on. And Victor Olmo on the left side of defence. But we have won 4-0, and it is a great victory from us. We deserve this win. We've been the better team here. Off target, though, we had 5 chances off target compared to their 7. That puts us up into 8th on 11 points after 7 games. I'd absolutely take that. We're now over 1-4 for the way to 40 points, which we want. We're only 4 points off top, but also 5 points away from 16th place Marbella.